Okay, so welcome. My name is Phil, and today I'm just going to do this very quick demonstration, pretty much only for Philip, who asked me on my Discord how to do this effect. So I don't know a lot about this, but what we're trying to replicate here is this ripped text effect. I think honestly, a lot of the really nice stuff that you see in here is done potentially because it's done for real and then scanned in afterwards. But let's have a look at how you can sort of quickly replicate this in a digital setting. So the first thing we're going to do is just put some text. I'm going to put Phil's brilliant example in here. I'm just going to scale this just a little bit just to make it look nice. I mean, we shouldn't really spend time on this, but we'll do it anyway because we can. Where's my text? Where's my text? Where did it go? It went over here for some reason. Wait. There we go. Command T to scale, holding Shift. No, not holding Shift, making it like so. Command A to choose everything and press here to make it in the middle. Okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go down here in Photoshop and we're gonna make a layer mask. Now layer masks works in, put really simply, in the way that over here you can see my layer mask is now totally white. White means 100% transparency or opacity. So this layer in all areas now have a opacity of 100%. If I paint black anywhere in my layer mask, that part of the layer will now have an opacity of 0. All gray values in between 0 and 100 will have that amount of opacity. So you could use this to make really weird and funky effects. Like if I go up here and I say render clouds, Photoshop will make these clouds, and now you can see the opacity will adhere to the clouds. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to use some brushes that I have downloaded called Torn Paper Brushes. They're free. I've linked them in the description down below. And if I click one, you can't see what happens because it's a really big brush. But if I click here, oof, you could see something happened. So what I can do is I can click, I'm just going back and forth. I can click here. And you see I have a rip now here. Over here you can see my layer mask has turned pretty black. If I hold down Alt or Option and I click on the layer mask, I'll now see the view. I will now see my layer mask. This is really handy if you want to like paint in some areas specifically. I use this quite a lot. Also use this feature because now they are linked. So if I move my text layer, my layer mask moves with it. But if I unlink, I can go over here to my layer mask and I can move it just ever so slightly up, and I can Command T or Control T, rotate it and put it in an area where I want it. I can then link it again. And what I want to do now is I want to duplicate the text layer. I want to go to the layer mask and I want to press Command or Control I to invert. I want to move this up ever so slightly. I might even rotate this a little bit. Press Enter, and now you see we have our first tool. Then I'm taking both my layers here and I'm merging them. I'm making another layer mask. And I'm going here to my brushes, taking a new brush, and I'm turning it 45 degrees. So something like here. I'm pressing, there we go. And you see, we're just going to do the same thing. Duplicate, go to the layer mask, invert, move it ever so slightly, maybe even rotate it a little bit. And there you have it. That's actually all it took to create this brilliant and fun ripped effect. I hope it made sense. I hope you learned a little bit, and I hope it was not too long though. See you.